Hi, this is Erin from MyMommyWorld.com, and today I wanted to give you a few tips on taking a road trip to Disney World with your family. Now, my husband and I took a trip with our two kids back in January, and we drove from Maryland. And it took us about 15 hours one way, so we definitely learned a few helpful tips that I'd like to pass on to you. Now, the first would be to make sure everyone is well rested before they get in the car to leave. See, I had the bright idea of leaving the night before, thinking that our kids would sleep the entire night and miss about half of the trip. But that didn't really happen. They were so excited to be going to Disney World that they could barely sleep. And when they did, they were so uncomfortable in their car seats that they kept waking up a lot and were very grumpy the rest of the day. So try and make sure they get a full night's sleep before you leave for Disney. Make sure you also bring along some snacks and some drinks in the car. We just packed a little cooler with some juice boxes and some cheese sticks and granola bars and things like that. And that way the kids had something to eat and drink, and we didn't have to stop as often. Now also, make sure you have a change of clothes easily accessible. We had our big suitcase in the back seat packed with all of our other stuff, so it was kind of hard to get to. And when we left Maryland, it was about 20 degrees outside, and so we all were dressed in heavy fleece sweatshirts and pants. And when we arrived in Florida, it was about 85 degrees. So it would have been nice to have a change of clothes without having to go dig through our big suitcase in the back. Now, here's an obvious tip. Make sure you bring some entertainment along with you in the car. Things like books on tape, regular storybooks, coloring books are really handy and help pass the time. Also, if you have a DVD player in your car, kids will sit for a couple of hours watching a movie, and that will really help you get to your destination a lot faster. Also, make sure that when you stop for things like gas or if you're going through the drive-through for a meal, make sure you just stop and let everyone get out. You know, that 5 minutes that my kids were able to get out of the car and kind of run around a little bit at the gas station really helped them settle down and continue on along with the trip. So I would just recommend getting out of the car, stretching your legs, and get some fresh air before you get back in and get on the road again. And now my last tip, if you have extra time and extra budget, go online and check and see if there are any interesting attractions along your route to Disney World. This can help make your trip a lot more interesting, and it'll break up the amount of time that you're on the road, and you might find something else that you like along the way. So those are my tips for a fun road trip with your family to Disney World. Be sure to come and check out MyMommyWorld.com for more kids tips as well as money saving ideas. Thanks very much.